Today we have the third and final Outstanding Young Farm Family vying for this year's Georgia Farm Bureau Young Farmer Achievement Award. The Monitor's Rick Treptow introduces us to Stephen and Tiffany Metcalf in Turner County.
This is part of the 420 acres of peanuts grown on the diversified row crop and livestock farm of Stephen Metcalf. He grows about 1,100 acres, including wheat, soybeans, and rye, and has 50 head of commercial cattle.
Put in some low-pressure irrigation systems, try to help with erosion, put in a few terraces and waterways. I think the strip tilling is a little more cost-efficient, cut out on so many trips across the field, less labor, a few hours on tractors. It's worked really good for us.
Stephen, his father Benny, and brother Matthew all have their own acres but work them jointly. It's a third-generation farm. Benny and Stephen also want their peanuts to do well in years to come because they have a 25% stake in the Hat Creek Peanut Company peanut buying point and a share in Tifton Quality Peanuts. Like other farmers, Stephen worked around the unusual weather in both the spring and at harvest. The largest crop on the farm is their 600 acres of cotton. This is Delta Pineland's 555. Stephen has noticed a change in all the inputs to produce the cotton and the other row crops.
I think it's improved this year. Fuel's come down. Just seems like we hadn't had to spray quite as much maybe. So that's overall input costs are down.
He's 33, but Stephen has been farming since high school when Benny helped plant the seed by giving him 12 acres. Life on the farm for Stephen, Tiffany, and 3.5-month-old Graham is getting more hectic as they battle the daily challenges of agriculture and life.
I love it. I've always wanted to marry a farmer. I know that sounds weird. My granddad and they were farmers, and I've just always grown up on the farm, and that's always what I actually wanted to marry a farmer.
Tiffany is a 5th grade teacher at Turner County Elementary School and is working on her master's. But during the busy harvest season, she is more than willing to pitch in.
I do it all. I run the module builder. I pull peanut wagons. I do the boot work. I help them move. Whatever needs done, I'm their go-to girl. Just whenever I get off work, I go straight to the farm.
And then there's the first time she drove a tractor.
I've been dragging Stephen. I was like, please let me drive a tractor. And he did. And I about tore off the gate. Was going to check on the cows and feed them some hay. And I just about tore the gate off. So I'm not a tractor driver by any means.
Their independence as small business owners doesn't come without a price.
It's long hours, but, 6 days a week. A lot of times from daylight till dark. Sometimes a lot gathering season, a good bit after dark. But it's, it's worth it.
It's hard as a farmer's wife, but, that's why I go to the fields and I go help them because, that's what it's about. It's about working together.
And of course, Graham is going to take more of their time now. They say Farm Bureau activities are important too.
We make time. Most of our Farm Bureau or young farmer organizations, they living in a farming community, they understand the hours and schedule we have, and most of their events, I would say, are planned during our off-season.
These are tough economic times, but the Metcalfs hinted in the future, expanding the farm is always possible. I'm Rick Treptow for the Georgia Farm Monitor.